big verdict being made by the Kolkata court. Accused Sanjoy Roy has now been held as guilty. The CBI court is pronouncing the verdict. The judge has arrived in the courtroom. This is big news coming in with regards to the RGKAR murder and rape case. The incident happened on the 11th of August. The rape, section 66, punishment for causing death, 103 for murder. These are the sections that have now been levelled. Roy has been found guilty. Big verdict coming in from the Kolkata court. The CBI court has now started to pronounce the judgment. Charges against Sanjoy Roy. BNS section 103, punishment for rape. Section 64, punishment for rape. Section 66 has been slapped on him, punishment for causing death. And Section 103 for punishment of murder. We had seen how in the month of August, doctors across the country were up in arms with regards to this gruesome case. It happened in the premises in the seminar hall of the RGKAR Medical College in the city of Kolkata. My colleague Suryagini is now joining me. Suryagini, we all remember a gruesome case that shook the entire country, and we also remember how doctors were all on the streets across the country, specifically in the state of West Bengal. The protests were held for a long time. The Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee had to agree to the demands of the doctors.
Well, Aishwarya, what's important enough to, let our viewers and everyone watching know that Sanjoy Roy, the prime accused in this RGKAR case, has been found guilty under sections 64, 66 and 1031 of the new BNS. The judge has given this verdict, but the quantum of punishment, that will be pronounced on Monday within 24 hours. It will be, stated, whether he will be pronounced, hanged till death, or he'll be given a lifelong imprisonment. Back to you.
We are understanding at the moment the judge is saying that the court will hear Sanjay's side on Monday. The punishment will be announced on Monday. The judge has now directed the state to state the verdict to Sanjoy Roy, and from what we understand, the court is now looking at sending him to judicial custody as of now.
Well, Aishwarya, that's the process, because he has been found guilty, but his quantum of punishment, basically how long will he serve in jail, or, whether he will be given a death penalty, that will be announced within the next 24 hours. Tomorrow being a holiday, Sunday, and it will be announced on Monday. However, what is important now is to mention is that the court under which the trial was happening for the past 5 months, that has pronounced him as a convict, as a guilty in this particular gruesome rape and murder case. Back to you.
So, Ragini, are the parents inside as the verdict is being read, because they have said that they will not be begging for it, they will fight for justice?
See, Aishwarya, what's important to investigation happened under the CBI and the Kolkata Police as well. They have mentioned that they have questions for the CBI investigation, and that's the reason why they have gone to the High Court as well. So they have, time and again stated that yes, Sanjay should be, given a punishment for the crime that he has committed. But what they have been stating time and that they believe the fact, they do not believe the fact that there was the person involved in this particular gruesome incident. Hence, time and again, the family, precisely the mother and the father, they have time and again seen the way the investigation has happened by the CBI, and they have questioned the angle that there might have been other persons involved in this gruesome, rape and murder. However, what's important to inform is that the Kolkata Police or the CBI, in their investigation, they haven't really found any angle of gang rape. And hence, Sanjoy Roy was supposed to the sole person involved in this particular gruesome murder. And the person went on for and today, the day that this was out. Back to you.
Right, Suryagini, my colleague, now giving out information as the court verdict is being read out. The entire trial over the past 5 months was conducted in camera and within closed courtroom. The incident came to light on the 9th of August last year, and since then we did see on the 7th of October it was the CBI that had filed the charge sheet in the court. The CBI is now accusing Sanjoy Roy of rape and murder. Sanjoy Roy was a civic volunteer and he is the key accused in the case. The court said that they have found him to be guilty. The case later was handed over. After the initial investigation was done by the Kolkata Police, the case was later handed over to the CBI, the Central Bureau of Investigation, by the Calcutta High Court. During the entire time, the CBI filed one charge sheet in which they identified Sanjoy Roy as the sole prime accused in the rape and the murder case. The body of the deceased doctor was found in a seminar hall in the college and hospital on the 9th of August. The former principal Sandeep Ghosh and former officers of the local police station were also charged with tampering and altering of evidence. And now the court has convicted Sanjoy Roy in the rape and murder case. He's been sent to judicial custody. The entire trial over the past 5 months was conducted in camera and within closed courtrooms. Statements of close to 50 witnesses were recorded. The statements of the parents of the victim, the investigating officers, both of the CBI and from the Kolkata Police, forensic experts, some of the doctors and colleagues of the victim, they were the ones who were questioned by the CBI when they took charge, when they took over the case. My colleague Anirban is now joining me on the story. Anirban, this is news, which is coming in. This will be relief for the parents because they said that they will not be begging for justice. They will fight for it. Sanjoy Roy has now been found guilty. Big verdict coming in from the CBI court.
Well, the big verdict is coming in from the Shialda court of Kolkata, and right now in 3 sections, the Sanjoy Roy, who is the main accused, has been found guilty. The section is section 64, section 66 and section 103. And already in the courtroom, judges has said that the punishment will be announced on Monday. And the exemplary punishment will be given to the accused Sanjoy Roy. And also, it was came to know from inside the courtroom that the Abhaya's parents is also there inside the courtroom, and they are right now it's very emotional, and they will come in a few more minutes, and after that we will have interaction with them. But also, the Abhaya's parent has already alleged that there is few more people, those who are involved in this heinous crime, and still they are saying that justice is already given by the court, but right now they want the whole thing to come out after this verdict. And this is the big news from the Kolkata right now, that Sanjoy Roy, who was accused for the RGKAR rape and murder incident, has been found guilty by the Shialda court, and Anirban Das, who is right now has already declared in the Shialda court that Sanjoy Roy will be punished by the court and will be announced that on Monday.